To get into my NPHC fraternity chapter, we had to make out with our line brothers one by one. I'm not in a frat, but I've hooked up with multiple bros from the same frat. Oh, and a sorority alum once called this black guy the N-word on a dating app. Hey guys, what's up? It's Imurgency and welcome back to our channel and welcome back to our little confession series that we got going on here. As you can probably tell by the title, this time we're going to be talking about Greek life, frats, sororities, you know, like the whole deal. If you missed my last confessions video, I did more of a general, just messy college confessions where it just really, some people just shared a little bit too much. So if you want to see that, then you can go click the link in my description, or there should be like a thing popping up here, you know the deal. But yeah, this time we're gonna be talking about Greek life and the confessions with that. I feel like these are gonna be really interesting just because I feel like in the back of all of our minds, we all have like these feelings about Greek life. Like we all know that stuff probably goes down, but we just like don't like know for sure. And I can tell you by the end of this video, you'll know. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future confessions videos or any of the other series I do on this channel. Also, if you want to participate in future confessions videos or just want to vibe, then follow me on Instagram. Now, if you see my past confessions, you already know how this works. I ask you on Instagram to confess your sins, specifically about Greek life this time. All the confessions are kept 100% anonymous, and then I read them out and react to them here right now for your entertainment. Let's start. Starting us off strong, we have this one that says, some frats in my school are involved in a ring that is being investigated by the DEA. I'm sorry, you said multiple frats in a ring?
Okay, but like, damn. Who does that?
A ring? And this Panera Bread? And this Panaderia? And this Paul McCartney? Like, for real? Shoot. I mean, go off, I guess. Actually don't, but like, you know. The next one is, not really a scandal, but my friend was told that they're not allowed to have relationships, but pushed and promoted hoe culture onto the girls. That's like one thing about like Greek life culture that I can't get behind. Like I let people have their own choices. Like just be affiliated, but like let them do their own thing, you know? I lied and said I was in school when I joined my sorority, when in reality I had just dropped out of all my classes because of a midlife crisis, and no one ever knew I wasn't in classes, which technically means I never joined my sorority. Are you still there though? Have people found out yet, or is this your confession? Like, is this your truth? Is this like your story? Is this you telling them that like, I don't even go here? Or have you just been there for like years? Honestly, like just imagine she's been there for like 10 years, but like no one can ever call her out because she's aged past all the oldest people, so everyone just thinks she's new. Now we're getting like really juicy. To get into my NPHC fraternity chapter, we had to make out with our line brothers one by one. I feel like this right here, this kind of stuff is like the stuff we all like think. Like this is the stuff where like, do they or don't they? Like there has to be something going on. So I'm glad we have that like confirmation. Like in the back of my mind, you can't say that you didn't too. Like in the back of my mind, I always thought like the whole rush process was like, something has to be going on here. Like there's no way. I know that there's some kind of hazing. I like just know, but no one would ever talk about it. Ugh. This information, now knowing, thank you person for speaking your truth and enlightening us all. And I'm sorry if that's not something that you wanted to do. One time I got called at 3 a.m. to make a brother waffles and I was
Definitely off the Emmys.
So I made pancakes, and for that I had to swim in the reflecting pool. You could swim in that? Like, do people actually do that? People swim in the reflecting pool? For those of you that aren't like DC baddies like myself, like this is what the reflecting pool looks like. You could swim on that? All right, Michael Phelps. Come on. A frat at my school burned down a part of a residence hall. Like 20 years. Why? Oh, but now Greek houses have to be off campus because of it. Why is that your go-to? You're just gonna burn down a residence hall? Was it on purpose? I just have so many follow-up questions. Like I need to know your school's history now. Was it on purpose? Were they just like trying to cook something? Like was this part of like hazing where you had to like burn down a building? Like I just need to know. My freshman year, another freshman during Dirty Rush because of excessive drinking, and the frat and sorority? I don't know. Responsible tried to cover up their complicity. I'm not even gonna like joke about this because this is like extremely messed up. And my heart goes out to the family of that person. And I truly hope, if not already, then the people that were responsible for this are held accountable for their actions, whether that be legally, socially, whatever. Or all of the above, because that's messed up. Oh, and a sorority alum once called this black guy the N-word on a dating app. Your school just isn't winning right now. I feel like these two are like the worst, by far. Like, one of our fraternities got suspended and kicked off campus for forcing pledges to
Inhale devilish toxins,
do
powdered snow,
and get
Flintstones vitamins,
for other brothers, drink full
containers of sacred liquid,
made pledges stay up till 2 a.m. driving them places, wear and carry demeaning garments, props, enforcing pledges to sell aforementioned.
limited edition ultra rare Hello Kitty toys.
There's just so much to unpack there, like truly. Like, why does it sound like a whole gang operation? Like, like truly, honestly, you do all of this for what? Like, I get it, like friendship, brotherhood and all, but like for what? I mean, like, you do you go off, and I'm sure that not all fraternities are like that, although a lot of these seem to be a little problematic. Or more than a little. But like still, like if you see like this is what you're getting into, like you see you have to do this, like this is what's laid out, you're like, I'll do it. Like, really? Like, okay, if that, okay. The next one says, I'm not in Greek life, however my cousin once told me at her sorority, some girls decided that it would be funny to do what? To
Let the yellow juice loose.
in a cup and give it to one of the pledges to drink as a way to get in, and the pledge actually did it, and they didn't let her into the sorority. What do you mean she didn't get it? And what do you mean she drank it? Like, that's just disgusting. There has to be like some secret, there has to be like some undercover gem in like Greek life that they're just not telling us about, because why else would people go through all of that just to say they got an apple capple pie? Like, what about it is really giving all of this? Like, what is the national treasure? What is being hidden? What is the deep secret? Is it like eternal youth? Like, what is it? It might just be me, but I couldn't do that. Like, you can't tell me that you're doing all that just for a group of friends and for like connections. Like, you're gonna drink a cup of yellow juice for connections? Really? And then they're not even gonna let her in? Like, imagine you do all of that and you don't even get in. You did that for nothing. For nothing. This next one's kind of juicy, not gonna lie. Very messy indeed, very much messy. I'm not in a frat, but I've hooked up with multiple bros from the same frat. Heart. And I will say, I'm not gonna give away any other information, but the person who wrote this is a guy. So, do with that information what you will. On that same vein, another person says, I hooked up with a frat guy before their party in the basement and then slept with a different brother later. Messy. Y'all are messy. Messy. Go off and live your best life though. Like, okay, this is just disgusting. Heard a frat in Seattle has to a goat during rush. I'm not gonna talk about it any further because I really want to keep my AdSense from this video. But like, what? Speed on through these next ones. Low-key, it's buying friends, but I have made some real friends here. Yay. If your org says no one has beef, they're lying. Ooh. And to end on a good note, the last one says, can be superficial, but smaller cultural orgs have better, realer relationships. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel, guys. I have to say this was very eye-opening, very disturbing. Just a whole lot of stuff. I didn't think that it would go this deep. Like, I felt like the last video was like bad, but I didn't realize that it can get like worse. I feel like every time I do these, I need like at least like a week to cleanse my brain and scrub my brain and like recover from this, and hopefully this video stays up and monetized. But other than that, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure to let me know down in the comments which one really spoke out most to you. Actually, I don't even know at this point if I want to hear it. And also, if you do want to participate in one of these confession videos in the future, to follow me on my Instagram and to subscribe to this channel if you're new so you don't miss a single video. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Imurgency, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. What is a brand ambassador? In my mind, I think of like a few different things. Let's go first by like the dictionary definition, or at least like the Wikipedia definition. A brand ambassador is a person who's employed by an organization or company to represent a brand in a positive light, and by doing so, help to increase brand awareness and sales. Basically, people that are hired by a certain company to talk well about that company. And ideally, it's supposed to come from like the average person, because like think about it, when it comes to like things like, I don't know, like Red Bull, who would you trust more? Like The Rock telling you to drink Red Bull because he likes it, or a fellow student or colleague telling you to drink it because it helps them be more productive in their average day-to-day life? I like to believe that it'd be the classmate, but also at the same time, that's not to say that celebrities aren't good brand ambassadors, because we all know that a lot of